Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lynx Tarot. This is Monica, and this reading is for all zodiac signs. This is a timeless reading covering wherever your energies are right now at the time you're watching this, going forward about 30 days, I'd say. So I'm just going to go with it. I've got two tarot decks here. This is the Angel Wisdom Tarot, and I also have the Everyday Witch Tarot. So let's get a card for your overall energy during this time period. Let's see what we have. What we need to focus on here is Wise Counsel, which is the Hierophant. And this represents Archangel Sandalphon. Unity with a spiritually minded community. Ask the divine for help and trust the answers will come. Compare traditional methods with new ideas to see which works best for you. Yeah, so I think many of us like searching for different ideas, different things. Spiritual sides to things. Like everything can have a spiritual side to it. I think too, we need to be careful not to place too much deep meaning on every little thing. It's time to let go, loosen up a little bit for a lot of us, okay? I think many of us are going to be finding a spiritually minded community. It could be a yoga class. It could be a regular exercise class. It could be anything that you like to do. A walk at the park. An art class, anything that you like to do. You might just find like-minded people and it might make you feel more spiritually at peace, if that makes sense, okay? To just connect with others. It doesn't mean you are, meditating or doing yoga or whatever like that. Like, you don't have to be practicing something like that, but just being with like-minded people might help you to find more meaning in life. Call on the divine, call on God and your guides and angels. It also says compare traditional methods with new ideas. I like that. So there might be a new way to do something that works better. I can give you an example right now. I was just looking at an old course that I took, and it was outdated when I took it. Okay, it was something online, and I was not very thrilled to realize that this course I just purchased had outdated information on it, outdated technology. The sound was really low quality, and it was it had to do with something that there was new information on. Okay, I'll put it that way. And it really frustrated me. And I had to kind of reflect on, okay, what do I know now that they didn't know then? And what that they knew back then actually is helpful, is still helpful now. When I say they, I'm talking about the people that taught this particular part of this course. So rather than shut it all out and be like, no, that's outdated, which I did do, I had to stop and say, okay, what of this from the past makes sense now? And if I integrate what I know now with that, how can that help me? How can I use this information to help others? All right, I'm going to pop out here. We have the Page of Fire, or the Page of Wands. Enthusiastic, optimistic, creative, and impatient. This could also involve impatience. News, exciting opportunities, allowing your creativity to soar. Do things that fuel your passions. Also finish what you start. Yeah. Finish what you start. It's okay to take a different direction, but I think sometimes it's really important to finish something, even if it's not going the direction you had hoped. Just finish it and be done with it and just move on to the next. Okay, and we have the Ace of Cups, or water, Archangel Haniel. A beautiful new emotional experience. Could be a romantic relationship or deep friendship. Awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights. You could be getting a love letter, and this could also represent a new home. Someplace that has better flow, better energy flow in the neighborhood. More peaceful neighborhood, more peaceful energy. It's like one of those places where you couldn't really imagine chaos coming to. And look at this. We have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Fire, Archangel Metatron. It's a matter of timing before you find these things that you're searching for. That new home or that new romantic relationship or friendship. Okay, something you've been waiting for that you're feeling impatient about. That impatience is going to end because it's going to come in fast. Too much going on. Okay, so it could also represent too much going on at once. Stress caused by many positive opportunities. So you might be like, oh my gosh, all of a sudden I have all of these things to do when I've been waiting, and now all of a sudden everything has arrived at once. Unexpected events, rapid changes, and the ability to multitask, and that could also involve business travel. Let's get a couple more of these and then we'll do the Everyday Witch. Okay. All right, here's that love card, the Knight of Cups, Knight of Water. Romantic, flirtatious, introspective, fickle, falling in love, being swept off of your feet. Could be a sudden love affair. A lack of balance in a relationship too, okay? Situations or topics that make your heart flutter. A love of art and poetry. So just take what resonates. With as far as the lack of balance within a relationship, I think for some of you this might be a new relationship and you're like, okay, well, we've been just going on dates forever and you don't know what the other person wants. Ask that person. Are you looking for a long-term relationship? Are you looking for marriage, family, someone to grow old with? And is that something that you want? It's time to ask that person what they're looking for. And if it's not on the same page with what you're looking for, you're going to be stuck in this vicious cycle and it might get boring. Like what was once exciting in the beginning is going to get boring, and that might be where the impatience is coming in with someone. You might be waiting for this other person to want to take the next step with you, but they never will. They're okay with the status quo. And don't be mad at me for my message. This is something that can free you, okay? Don't waste time. Don't push the relationship. I don't mean to say, don't waste time means pushing the relationship. No, you don't want to push the relationship. You wouldn't want to waste time with someone who doesn't want to go further. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is being clarified by the Page of Earth or Page of Pentacles. Scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous. Time to get to work. An excellent opportunity presents itself. I love that. So this is an opportunity for a new home for some of you. It could be happy news about your career or promotions, scholarships, and a new area of study, learning something new. And I like that with wise counsel, okay? So that's the Hierophant in the traditional tarot. And it represents Taurus too. So remember us talking about that old information, that old research from this program that I purchased. And I was like really not happy about it. It's time to look at something with new technology, new science, new studies, new light, but don't be afraid to reflect back onto what was once believed. If it's not true anymore, of course, don't try to make it be true. But reflect back and look how things have evolved and grown and what people as a whole have learned, or hopefully have. All right, what else? Let's get one more here. Oops. That wanted to pop. Awakening. So that's the Hangman and Archangel Chamuel. Temporary pause for reflection. Yeah. Reflection and insight and awakening where you see things in a whole new light. Embrace your own uniqueness and charitable action. So that makes so much sense with, that thing I was just talking about, like old science, old research, old studies in comparison with what we know now. Okay. So there's a temporary pause, starting to see things a little bit differently. And all of a sudden it's like you figure something out or an opportunity comes up. And there's lots of change here. There's like fireworks all over the place too. And that just indicates a lot of movement, a lot of change. An awakening, okay? So seeing the light about something. Okay, let's see what the Everyday Witch has. I'm going to give it another shuffle and then cut. All right, well, we got to pop out. We have the Moon card. This could represent a Pisces. There are unforeseen, I shouldn't say unforeseen, unseen, okay? This is not foreboding. So unseen opportunities and insights once you decide to look at things from a different angle. Once you meet other people who might like the same hobbies that you like. Maybe they are on a completely different path in life, but you just have one thing in common. But it's very enlightening. It's enlightening to you. It makes you feel less like stuck in a box. For some of you, this person, if you've been dating somebody, you've been thinking this was the right person, but you've come to find out like they just don't have what you're looking for. They don't want the same things that you want. So it's time to free, for some of you, it's time to free yourself of that connection. The Ace of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Oh, look, we have the Page of Pentacles again. So this is about making a plan, a new plan to make money, a new plan for work, maybe looking on a different job site, or different ways to find work if that's what you're looking for, or different ways to create something. Maybe you want to sell something online or create your own business. And look, we have it right here with this. Well, they're obviously both the Page of Pentacles, but the imagery on here, just got a pile of books here. To me, the rabbit represents abundance and fertility. We have a plant here. There's a lot of growth, learning about something new, learning how to make money, learning different aspects of a business maybe that you are building, or how to make different ways of how to make money in general, and setting a new, path here. You're mapping a new plan. All right. So the Eight of Wands and the Hanged Man, or Awakening. We have the Six of Wands. So this is victory, praise. You're going to win. You're going to win. You're going to get what you want. It's just going to come at you so fast. So after a period of waiting and wondering why nothing is going right, all of a sudden everything comes at you at once. Okay? Let's get some more. I find true happiness coming in here, and it doesn't necessarily mean with another person. I feel like you're finding true happiness within yourself. And with the page here, the Page of Earth right in the middle, and being clarified with another Page of Earth here. I feel like this is very connected to wise counsel. Really feeling satisfied with yourself. All right. Okay, wow, look, we have the Ten of Pentacles, so financial security, finding the material security that you want and need, having some fun. Somebody's playing sports too. Someone's playing sports and enjoying it. You have the resources to be involved in this sport or hobby that might cost money, or you'll be coming into it. We have the Five of Wands. I feel like maybe some of you, where you have been living, there has been some chaos or unpleasantry, and there's a better place for you. And we have the Devil, so be careful of negative ego. This could also represent a Capricorn. So we have like Taurus, Capricorn, sure. I mean, there's all different signs, so it doesn't really matter. It's a general reading, so take what pertains to you, take what resonates with you. Be careful of the negative ego, right? So when you come into all of this exciting change, don't take any of it for granted. Take your time with it, and don't fall into like, this is mine. Yeah, it is for you. These changes are positive and happy, and they are for you. There's offers coming up. Yes, they are for you. But try to come at it from a place where like, it will be this and more in my life. It's not this now and this now only and never again. Okay, because we're getting into negative ego, thinking like, I have to grab this while I can because it'll never be here again. Okay, sometimes there are opportunities that present themselves to us now in the present. And there is a timestamp on it, but I'm talking about that energy of like hoarding, being afraid that it'll never be good again, though there will be other good things coming to you. It's not now and only now. So take your time digesting all of this. Okay. We have the Fool, a new beginning for some of you in an important relationship, freeing yourself from a relationship or friendship that has not worked out and starting off on a new journey with a clean slate and feeling a lot more free than you thought that you would. Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's important to form a strategy, okay? Form a strategy for what you want, okay? Don't let anything go I want to say like untouched or not looked at. If it has to do with a contract, don't rush to sign that contract. Read it. And if there's something in it you don't like, don't rush to say no. Ask if this can be rewritten in a way that satisfies both parties. And we have the High Priestess. Some of you could be going into tarot readings or something spiritual. This is also about, keeping something quiet. So maybe some of these opportunities that are coming your way, or it could be money too. You might want to keep it quiet for a while until you sit with it and figure out, like, who can I talk to who can I talk about this with that I trust? Yeah, there's some like individual energy here of reflection and figuring some stuff out. Yeah, so looking inward a little bit and figuring stuff out before sharing it with others, and being careful who you share certain things with. All right, there's some pretty intense messages here. Thank you all for listening. Please check your signs. I did it by element, so water, air, earth, fire. So those are the more recent readings. So all zodiac signs are covered in the other readings, and this reading is a timeless reading for all signs. And please comment below if this resonates. Check out my Patreon page. Well, actually, you can't access my Patreon page yet, but if you click the link below, you can get on a waiting list, and there will be exclusive readings over there on Patreon for members only. And I will see you again soon.